There you go. My microphone's in my eye. It's literally poking me in the eyeball. Right in the eye. It's like, ah! Fucking mic! Fucking fucker! Pisses me off so bad. I like my other microphone better. I really do. I like the way it sat in my helmet. It did take up a little bit more space than my eye vision kind of like look, but I do like the way this one's not. It's a little less high pitched. I was really high pitched on my last one. Like I had to talk real quiet for you, the guy, so it didn't screech. And I even had my shit turned all the way down. And then when I got my GoPro, there was no volume turned down on it, so it's pretty much you got what you got, so I pretty much had to go with one of these. I fucking hate it. But it was cheap. It was $1. Fucking half, I don't know. I sent one of them to NYC300. Me and him became pretty good friends. Actually, I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to text him, see if he's alright. He's a pretty cool cat. Everybody should go to his channel right now. Go, do it. Don't fucking look at me, do it. Alright, glad everybody did that. But anyway, he is from New York. He is from my home state. He is actually in the city though. He owns a black 300. We met on my channel, on my tail delete. And we got talking, and I told him all the stuff I had on my bike, and I helped him out with a lot of questions, and he asked a lot of questions, and I had a lot of answers, so he's like, hey, that was really cool, thanks for helping me. And then I invited him on a Google Hangout, and then we got on Facebook, and we talked more, and then I gave him my phone number, and now we're friends. Isn't that awesome? That's just fucking awesome. That's so fucking cool. But he got his bike, I don't know, it wasn't even a week old, and some fucker decided that he wanted to back into it and push it across the fucking parking lot. I was so mad for him. I wanted to go to New York and skunk this guy down and fucking kick his head. It didn't break nothing, luckily. It bent the shifting lever, so we got a new one of those, and then scratched it up pretty good. But he put some stickers over it. It doesn't look too bad, actually. It looks pretty good. And then we kind of bullshitted about GoPros and stuff like that. And before that, he asked about my exhaust. I was telling him about exhaust, and I was like, hey, dude, you know, I have my old exhaust. It's cheap. I mean, it's been on my bike when I bought it. When Jamie bought my new exhaust, I didn't have it laid in the garage. Dude, I'll fucking just give it to you. And he's like, what? I'll pay for it. I was like, no, fuck, you just pay for the fucking shipping, and I'll fucking give it to you, dude. I mean, that's my contribution to another motorcyclist, another vlogger too. You know, here, dude. You know. So I sent that to him, got it on. He sent me a bunch of pictures and sound clips of it and shit, and he got it right before he went for like a 300-mile ride, and he was all happy, and that was fucking awesome. I'm glad he got it in time. And then we talked about cameras, like I said. I have a GoPro Hero 2, so I have a round connection for my speaker, and I drilled a perfect hole. I mean, it's almost watertight. And he's got the GoPro Hero 3, which has the fucking square shit, so... cough. So he hasn't got a mic hooked up yet, because he hasn't figured out how the fuck he's gonna cut the hole to make it so it's waterproof, because he rides in the rain a lot. So I have an idea for that. I just haven't got to him and got around to it. On mine's actually, I've rode the rain for mine quite a bit, and mine hasn't leaked. But what I'm going to do is, I've said this before, but I have stretched ears. So some of my smaller stuff before I was really big, it has O-rings on it to hold earring in, and those O-rings are a pretty good style of rubber. They're very well made, and I have one of them that's exactly the size of my plug for my microphone. So I'm going to put that around it and just put it a little bit closer, so when I push it in, it actually rolls that rubber back a little bit. Bam, sealed. I'm so smart. But I don't know if I can get, if that is flexible enough to put one on something that's square like that. But I'm going to give him the idea. Maybe he can like cut one and glue it on and kind of use it for like a seal. Fucking GoPro needs to get their head out of their fucking ass and help us motovloggers out and fucking fix that fucking shit. You know, even, you know, don't say it's waterproof, because it won't be waterproof. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to put it in the bathtub, I understand that, but just make it waterproof enough so when we're going, you know, 80 miles an hour on the fucking highway and it's raining or whatever, not, it's not gonna push the water to our GoPros. I just think that would be smarter for GoPro. I'm surprised no one's bitch. Come on, Chasing Two Wheels. Bitch. Do something. Someone's gotta fucking say something about this shit. And I'm not GoPro sponsored or anything like that, so I don't really give a fuck about giving them a shout, because they can listen to me. But anyway, back to NYC300. So we got all this going, showed some clips of him riding. You know, we've been talking for a while, and he texted me and said he went down, or almost went down. He was on the highway getting off on a service road, and out of nowhere, his bike just went into a fucking tank slapper. And I don't know how the fucker got it under control. I really don't, but he was fucking lucky, dude. He got it under control. Did not wreck. I mean, I don't know how he did it. I really don't. Because, I mean, he said his hands were literally hitting his tank trying to fight it back and forth. Normally when it gets that bad, you're pretty much just, you're along for the ride. So he called me, like, he didn't text me, or sorry, I said he texted me, he called me. And it was really weird, because he normally doesn't call me unless something's up. So I was like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, oh man, I just had tank slapper, dude, I'm off my bike. Like, I'm sitting in the grass, fucking, like, contemplating on what the fuck just happened. And I'm just like, man, you got lucky, dude. I mean, so I know we talked a little bit, you know, and tried to get his mind out of it, and then we bullshitted and shit. And he got back on it, you know, got home and texted me when he got home and shit. He's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on my bike for a little while. Ah, liar, he was back on it the next day, I know it. He's addicted. But, so, you know, even we fucking text our women back and forth, you know, like pictures and shit. Not them kind of pictures, but like, we kind of have the same story of how we met our girls, and my wife and his girlfriend. And so we were just sharing stories of, like, they went to a horse place and they were showing pictures, and they're a really cute couple. And just screwing around, you know, friends and shit. So then I didn't hear nothing from him for a little while. He said he was gone for a ride. I'll be gone for a while, so I got another freaking, I think there's a phone call again this time, and I was like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, no, man, not this time, because I wrecked this time. And I'm like, oh, dude, are you okay? And he goes, man, I had my lady on the back. Oh, no, he did text me, because he said he had his lady on the back. And, I was like, oh, man, are you guys okay? Did you have to go to the hospital? He's like, no, luckily it was just a sharp turn to the right. They were stopped, and they turned, everybody went, the group ride went, and then turned into a parking lot real quick. And he said, I just didn't pay attention, and I hit my brakes a little too hard, and I hit the guy in front of me, and then I laid my bike over. So she got a couple scraped up knuckles, and that was about it, but it smashed his head against the ground, and his GoPro went fucking haywire all over, so it broke his GoPro. He had to send it back in. And fucking wild, dude. He hasn't even had that bike probably 6 months, and shit has went sour. Yeah. So anyway, NYC, if you hear this vlog, this is my shout out to you, brother. You are awesome. And I hope all is well with your kid and your woman. Text me, fucker! Anyway, that's all I'm going to say tonight, because this night vlog is going to be a really dark shadow of a hole, and it's probably going to suck. But I'm going to put it up anyway. So, with that being said, have a great weekend, all you fuckers. I will see you when I see you. Or you'll hear me when you hear me. Yeah. Peace.